you know me, I don't like to read instructions, so here we are. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Welcome back to the workbench where we try to make things. And we're continuing to try to make today is Revell's 1971 Mach One Mustang. And this is for the Blue Ox Model Shop's Street Machine group build. I need to mention that. We're still doing this for that group build. And hopefully I don't sound too strange. I've got quite the head cold going on. So in my ears, I sound kind of very nasally, I guess. But we keep pushing on because I need to get this done. I need to get it done soon. And so what we're working on is bare metal foiling the trim. So if you remember right, before we had used a chrome pin to do it, and I just couldn't get it quite as clean as I wanted. So I thought, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to go with bare metal foil. I've never done this before. It's the first time I've ever done it. So I might get your guys' input on this. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can probably see better. To let me know kind of how to do this. I didn't really know what I was doing. Basically, I just cut strips. Hopefully you can see it. I cut strips, laid them on, and then trimmed them at the ends. And then now what I've done is I've just folded them over to the inside. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is go in here and just trim right along this edge here. You know, because obviously the trim piece doesn't go all the way on the inside. So I think I need to go back now and trim on the inside, but I think I've got the outside portion, I guess you would call it, pretty close. And I've been basically using a toothpick to try to burnish this down as best I can. And one problem I'm having, well, this is already, I didn't get this one on there probably quite thick enough. I might have to pull this piece up and reapply it, I think, because I'm kind of short of where I needed to be. And yeah, this side I think actually looks pretty good. That one looks like where it's supposed to be. But one of the main problems I'm having is I've worked these trim portions of the body so much that it's been kind of overworked, and it's hard to get this stuff down smooth now. So I'm seeing some kind of imperfections as far as it laying down smooth and burnishing down smooth. But I think it's okay. I will say this, it already looks better than the paint. I think it definitely already looks better than the paint. It's got a nice clean line. A few spots I need to come in and touch up the line, like you can see right here. Hopefully you can see right here I need to cut. In fact, let's just do it together. Let's see if I can. Basically, I just need to run my blade just kind of down that line in the body, and I think that should get this little bit of extra, yeah, kind of clean that up like that. Oh yeah, perfect. Actually, that looks good. I'm happy with that. And then kind of use the toothpick to make sure it gets, you know, burnished down. I don't know, is that the right way to do this? That's how I'm doing it. Yeah, and so I just need to try to clean all this up. Like, well, I don't know. Is this corner? I think this corner is going to be fine. I ran it kind of, it's not too bad though. I ran it a little thick. I just need to clean that corner. Yeah, I'm going to have to reapply. The only thing I think the only one that I really need to reapply is this piece right. There's a piece here, and then there's a piece here. I think this one needed to be a little further over, I guess you would say. And I've got a bad spot right here on this side of the A-pillar too. There's like I might redo this one. I might just do both. I might redo this whole A-pillar, I think. But the back window turned out pretty well, I think. I'm having trouble. I think there might have been some kind of film or something on the body here that's giving me a little bit of trouble to have it adhere to stick as well as I'd like it to. Keeps wanting to pull up, especially on this inside. I tried to clean this as best I could. I've done so much work on these window trims. There's just all kinds of stuff going on with them. But I think it looks, I don't know. I think it looks better, and I think it looks okay. Like I said, I need to trim in here, and I think it'll make it look a lot better. And then once we put the windows in, that'll help. I definitely need to redo this A-pillar. Let me see if I can get, will this come off at the, ooh, did it just pull the paint? Oh boy. I think I think it looks like that pulled paint. I mean, I wouldn't think it would have. I don't know. I burnished this so well. Will it not come off now? I don't really know how well this stuff works. Oh, that's not paint underneath there. It's just the silver still under there. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to redo this whole A-pillar. I think that's going to be, yeah, it's coming off. Okay. Yeah, just to clean it up. It's the only spot that I don't really like how it turned out. So I'll just pull this off and then redo it. And I think I'm going to probably just pull it to about right there if I can get that off cleanly. Make sure it's off on the inside. Yeah, and then relay that. Same thing with that other side, but I'll do that off camera when I can get a really good look at it. I don't know. I really just wanted to get your guys' opinion on what you think so far on how it looks. And my main question is, like, I'm using a toothpick to burnish this with. Is there a better tool? Is there something, or is that just kind of how you just kind of very slowly try to just burnish it down, get all the creases or whatever out? I mean, I guess you can't get creases out, but the little imperfections, to just really stick it down at the end of the day. Is that the best tool? Is there better tools to use? I'm kind of really making this video to ask you guys. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I've never done this, so I don't know. I could obviously do some YouTube viewing, but you know me. I don't like to read instructions, so here we are. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you would do it. I think I'm going to put my magnifying glass on and then trim this out. But let me know what you think so far. Here's the great thing is once this is done, I'm satisfied. I can get the glass in. I can put the handles and the rearview mirrors on, and the body will be done. I got to glue in the back piece, which I've got to actually, I just thought about, there's some bare metal foil that has to go on the back here. Let me zoom back out. I think it might be helpful there. Yeah, there's some bare metal foil that's going to go on the back part back here. Got a little bit of cleanup back here I need to do. Some polishing compound still on there. But the body will be done, and then we can get it together. So hopefully, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Hopefully by this time next week, we'll have this guy done. That would be nice. It'd be nice to check. I've got a bunch of projects going on. It would sure be nice to finish one. And I think this one's really close. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you're enjoying this build, please hit the like button. Subscribe. I don't know. I don't even know what you do these days. I think you subscribe. What is it? Ring the bell. Hit the hype button. I don't know. I'll do all those things you do on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.